Imagine waking up every day with a brain full of ideas, a mind that wanders not from distraction, but from inspiration. What does it mean to be a modern-day Renaissance individual? It means embracing every single passion that tickles your soul. It means refusing to be confined to a single path.
We are seeing some effects of Tropical Storm Debbie down here as well. If anybody out there is in that storm and with all the flooding, I really hope that you are okay and that you're staying safe. But for me, it's a rainy day, that's all, and I'm thankful for that. And it's a great day to kind of work on my hobbies a little bit, on those multiple interests. I am happy that I'm really breaking in this little new sketchbook that I have. I'm very happy to be using these pencils that I haven't really used before. They're a little bit different than what I normally draw with. I'm just getting back into all of this creativity stuff again, which is just such a nice feeling. I'm drawing again. I am painting a little bit too in this little notebook, which I will actually finish later on. Once I have finished this drawing, I want to finish a little painting thing that I started earlier today that also has everything to do with the photography that I've been doing, and that's another little project that I want to finish today. I want to make sure that I store the negatives of my film photos.
For a long time, I thought that multiple passions are a burden. The world told me that success would only lie in specializing, focus, picking one thing. And I did that for a while. But if you're like me, deep down, you know that's not true for you. Now I know multiple passions are not a burden. They are a superpower. We are Renaissance individuals. Curious, driven by a desire to learn, to create, and to explore.
So I was watching YouTube, as one does, to get some inspiration to be creative. And then I came across this channel called Grain Check. And honestly, I've seen a bunch of her videos before. And she's a professional photographer. And she was archiving all of her film negatives. The negatives of her film. And she had these like little sleeve thingies in a binder to catalog the negatives of the film photos that she took. And I thought that was so cool. Now, obviously, I am not a professional photographer, but I do think it's cool to have a way to actually save all the negatives, because who knows, maybe I want to take these negatives and print them out myself someday, somehow scan them in. And also the negatives that I have from way back when, right? Like I want to put those in this binder as well. But I'm starting with the negatives that I have from the photos that I've taken since January. And they come in these little sleeves that don't have any hole punches. So I'm just taking them out of here, putting them in here, and then I have them already archived, and I don't have to sit for like 20 hours to do it when, however long down the road.
Remind yourself that anyone who says that you are too much or that you do too much simply doesn't understand. They don't see that every new skill you acquire, every new interest that you follow, is an authentic expression of who you are.
Oh no! They cut the side of the photo. That's not cool. Aww.
I would say, if something new inspires you, don't brush that wave of inspiration off. Pull on that thread and see where it leads you.
This is the last label. And then this project is complete. I'm excited about this. And now on to the next project for today.
The practice of learning is always there when you have multiple interests. It means that you get good at picking up a new skill and gain some traction in a relatively quick time.
I'm pretty happy.
with the result. Now, the drawback of working on several different skills at the same time, I think, is that you're gonna take longer to develop each one of these skills, right? I would have been a better painter or a better at drawing or better at filmmaking if I were to be focusing on one, maybe two things in a particular season of life. But then the good thing about doing so many different things and being multi-passionate is that you know that you are a good learner because you've learned and picked up so many different skills. Because even though I haven't taken painting or drawing to the next level, I still think that for me and for it being a hobby, it's not bad, I don't think. For a long season of my life, I focused on academic performance. And during those seasons, my creative side and fitness interests took a back seat, but not completely gone. They were always there, waiting for their time. In this season of life, I'm in my creative / running being fit era. Film photography and filmmaking have become two new exciting ways in which I express myself. And I also rediscovered my love for drawing and painting. In a world that's set up for singular focus, it's easy to feel like your mind is, let's say, defective, or you might feel a little bit different because you are multi-passionate. But remember, being multi-passionate is your superpower. The combination of your skills and interests is what makes you unique. Believe in your ability to learn anything, and let's embrace all our passions, and let's embrace that we're all unique. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you're still here at this point in the video, then you are definitely my people, because at the end of these videos, there's mostly only like 20 to 30% of people left that started watching the video, and I do really appreciate you spending so much of your valuable time here with me. Be careful out there, pet a furry friend if you have one, and let's chat again soon.